to losers quarters. So we should be having Banjo versus Ness. And now Lumbre, just like how we were talking about Marvelous Marco, Lumbre is also somebody who at the start of Smash Ultimate really started to put his grind in. I believe he was from the IE.
Yes. So Lumbre, a little bit of background history for Lumbre for those of you guys wondering. He told me he was a tutor, your average Joe you would see at a local. Never went too far. Met up with Razo, a great player from the IE, and from there was trained by him from there on. And from then on, Lumbre started to become a tour de force, going from one of the most legendary SoCal unranked players to becoming an actual SoCal ranked player in general. Lumbre has definitely been one of those players that has put in a tremendous amount of work to definitely be up there with some of the best Ness mains out there, like Gact, Foe, best Ness to name a few.
Okay, so this is actually a pretty exciting match to have then. It's like almost like we have a battle of the old school versus the new school.
Yeah, and I feel like that's what 2020 is about. A return to form from a lot of the older players. And 2019 was the rise of the young kids, right? We saw Goblin becoming one of the great Roys out there, and we saw a lot of new players just come in and take. We saw Zachary coming out and becoming
yeah,
PGR.
talk about new blood, Zachary.
Yeah, a lot of new blood in 2019. 2020 though, it's the return of the old guard here, and I know Tearbear making sure that he lets Lumbre know I have been here longer before you have.
That's right, and as you can see, making great use of this Wonder Wings from Tearbear, kind of giving you a better idea of what we were seeing when he went against Dakpo.
Yeah.
Because you can see, even with the short hops, the short hop Wonder Wings, he's doing it so that he actually goes over the PK fires.
Mm-hmm. Well, he kind of caught Tearbear going over a lot of things, but in the end, he's able to clip him with forward air. Tearbear losing the stock. Lumbre holding the shield, making sure it gets that down throw forward air, but Tearbear able to escape.
Hey, we see another Wonder Wing coming from Tearbear. I mean, that's just a great option, especially if you're trying to bait out the side magnet from Lumbre. Now, for those who don't know, the side magnet, the little force field that Ness will put around him, can actually absorb explosions. So whenever we see that grenade come out from Tearbear, Lumbre is going to want to absorb it and actually regain some health from it.
Yeah, and it also allows to give Ness that extra bit of technology we like to call as a side stall. He's able to stall his momentum a little bit using the side magnet.
Yeah, Tearbear making great use of his Wonder Wings. He expends that resource very quickly.
The one thing I'm liking here about Lumbre too is because he's going for side magnet a lot and side stalls like so, this is poison to let Tearbear know I cannot go for these eggs and these grenades for free. And this is letting Lumbre also fight as such because he knows, I can bring out this close range combat as much as possible. Nice, I like the back air out of shield, even a neutral out of shield. He's not going to let Tearbear come up in his zone for a free.
That's true, okay, good parry. Oh, did you see that parry animation?
I love the flex,
flex
man.
on him.
Almost caught the down smash.
The down smash did trade, but unfortunately for Lumbre, Tearbear had put out a grenade, and it stopped the animation of the up smash. So we actually saw the first hit of up smash hit Tearbear, but then it just knocked Lumbre out of the up smash. But in fact, picks up the next up smash, and that's going to clean up a stock.
And that was good for Lumbre to actually understand. When we saw new characters actually being reworked a little bit in Ultimate, we thought Ness had received a nerf because of the change of the up air. But now the up air, it has range, man, and Lumbre is able to use it at the ledge, and it kind of brought him the situation he's in now. PK Thunder to kind of get Tearbear. I like the opportunity here. He knows if I can't hit him before he grabs the ledge, I got to hit myself to get out of the situation. 71% on Tearbear. Lumbre is saying, you know what? Hey there, old man. You've been out of the game for a little while, man. It's time you sit down and let the kids play.
And you can see the side magnet coming in clutch for Lumbre. Whatever damage that Tearbear did was just nullified as he went back to 0. But okay, landing a couple of up airs.
Oh, yep. Speaking of landing a couple up airs.
Yeah, Lumbre landing an up air of his own to clutch out game 1.
Lumbre, yep. I mean, I'm not surprised to see how this result is going to definitely go between Lumbre and Tearbear. I think it's going to be like a possible Game 5 situation. Just the way that Tearbear is able to also adjust himself between himself and his opponents. But I know that Lumbre's master plan is shut down Tearbear's comfort zone, right? Get rid of what he likes to do. Like you said, right? You can now absorb explosions with Side Magnet, and once Lumbre keeps that in play in mind, he knows he's getting rid of a lot from Tearbear.
That's right. Now, one thing I'm noticing from Lumbre, now, if you're a fan of Lumbre, if you've seen him previously on a local stream or a different stream, you would notice that he likes to use the platforms and do the angled PK fires from those platforms.
Yeah.
But we haven't been seeing that too often here in Game 1, and I think we just saw it one time.
Yeah, Lumbre told me it's very situational. It forces, it's between a specific distance in which Ness can be at a platform and on the air that'll force the PK fire in the air to go shoot out straight. But it depends on certain stages. I know Lumbre is a master of doing that in Town and City, but because we are gentlemaning a lot here on PS2, this allows Lumbre to just go ahead and make different plays that he should be going for instead.
Okay. I wonder if it has to do with the stage presence that Tearbear's been having too, and the positions that he's typically been going into. Typically, we've been seeing Tearbear hide underneath the platforms, which would nullify any aerial approaches from Lumbre. If he's like trying to fall in with Nair or forward air or up air.
101 to 94. You mentioned how that side magnet, right? It's going to be one of Lumbre's master plays. Back throw. That'll take the stuff. No, not yet. 120.
You remember, Banjo's got some weight to him.
Yeah, that's a heavy bear, man.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Kazooie. Kazooie's not light.
I know that bird looking mighty big. All right, well, gets the neutral air. Indeed, up smash punishes him for going for the missed grab.
Yeah, that's so unfortunate because you know Tearbear had he had his conversion down. He got the drag down Nair. But just unfortunate for him, Lumbre landed on the other side. It actually, made him forfeit the stock. But regardless, up smash, and Lumbre runs into it.
That was such a misplay from Lumbre. I like the attempt here. He knows I wanted to come out of the ledge right into Tearbear to fight him for mano a mano. But unfortunately, the up smash does have a hitbox, which will scoop you up to the main hit and take care of your stocks. Great
use of Wondering, getting the horizontal recovery and just escaping the PK Thunder. Get me away from that projectile.
Yeah.
I think it's crazy. Okay, drag down, back air into an F tilt, but up smash from Lumbre is going to connect. Now Tearbear finds himself off stage once again.
Once again, Lumbre, he knows I got to shut down Tearbear's comfort zone. Getting a little bit of that heal from that grenade is going to be poisoned to take a lot of things and put Tearbear a little bit to the behind.
Just continuing to get the juggle on Lumbre. Oh, okay, I see you, Lumbre. Getting the 1-2, forcing Tearbear into a position, but unfortunately that PK Thunder is not going to be enough to keep up with Tearbear.
Oh, good forward air. And I like the fact that Tearbear spaced himself for the punish, has the grenade in play. He's letting Lumbre fight everything now.
Are we going to do the platform? Okay. Now
nice.
One tool that Tearbear has access to, I don't think we've seen it just yet, is that if Lumbre is, in fact, recovering low, is that he can do the Sonic Spring tech, where you just throw your platform at Ness, and if they hit it, it'll actually stop the momentum.
Yeah.
Reduce it by a great amount. We haven't seen it yet. Maybe Tearbear is hanging on to that, but I'm pretty sure that's common knowledge, and Lumbre is looking for it.
Oh, 60% is what Lumbre has definitely found in this situation here. Like that backs a little bit off. Lumbre not afraid to play a little bit of the neutral game, get the footsies going, making sure he moves in and out of Tearbear.
Woohoo! The Kazooie egg into up air.
No actual birds were sacrificed in the making of this game, ladies and gentlemen. Nice. Holds the grenade for the heal.
Yeah, like
so close.
The projectile mix-up from Tearbear is crazy. Like, he continues to bring out... Ooh, what is he doing? He is winding up for something.
And I know Lumbre is not going to go for a roll, and he understands, fine, you want to sit there at that position where you space me out, take a PK Thunder.
Okay, now Lumbre is setting up again, but unfortunately, Lumbre ate a grenade instead of a forward air.
I like the small charge there from the down smash. Oh, no, but unfortunately... Lumbre is a man of the skies, and he will die for that one on the Wonder Wing.
That's just a resource you have to pay attention. You have to know how many Wonder Wings are left. That was the last Wonder Wing that he had access to.
Yeah.
If Lumbre had blocked that Wonder Wing, it would have put Tearbear in an even worse situation than he was already in.
But I felt Tearbear was so sure of himself at the situation here because he knows Lumbre is jumping. He knows, he sees it. He sees the side magnet. He's going to heal a lot of times from side magnet. So if Tearbear can force Lumbre to start doing that in the air and catch him with the Wonder Wing, it was Tearbear's game to take, and he saw it so.
That's true. Now, one thing I mentioned in Game 2, but there was just so many hype things going on, I couldn't finish it. But regardless, the mix-up of projectiles that we see coming from Tearbear, like you'll see that he mixes up the eggs versus the grenade, and Ness can't absorb the eggs.
Yeah, he can't.
He can't. So if Tearbear baits out a side magnet because the grenade has a presence, then he's able to pressure Lumbre with the eggs. And it's just like, okay, you have I have 2 projectiles, one you can absorb, one you can't, but both are going to be great tools in my kit.
Speaking of having great tools in your kit, I love the fact that Lumbre is never afraid to use PK Thunder to ensure that he comes back on the stage.
Okay, good
Oh,
dash
no.
dance into the Wonder Wing, and even with the great DI from Lumbre, was not enough to keep that stock in the game, which is actually really unfortunate because Lumbre was able to get a grab and a back throw onto Tearbear, but without access to Rage, it's not going to kill from center stage.
Nice. Good slice stall, putting up the back air. 131 here. Lumbre now poised to take the stock with all 2 down smash attempts. Nothing found, but the back throw will be the case here.
Yeah, and unfortunate rapid jab in the opposite direction. Tearbear didn't even try to stop. He was just like, yeah, all right, the stock's done. Okay, more pressure at the platform, and okay, forward air from Lumbre is actually going to stuff out the Wonder Wing from Tearbear. I don't know if it actually took the resource, though. I saw the startup, but okay, no, it didn't.
Good punish, nice. And the reason why he held the smash attack is I think that Lumbre is now catching on to the fact that Tearbear is really keen on spot dodging, so he wanted to punish him accordingly for it.
Speaking of spot dodge, Tearbear was trying to get the read on Lumbre's spot dodge. He did, in fact, see the spot dodge. He just didn't release the S smash at the correct moment. That's a lot of shield pressure onto Lumbre. Luckily for Lumbre, the shields recover health very quickly in this game.
Yeah.
Look at that, it was already full.
Good parry. I feel like in a situation where we saw last game and a little bit earlier in this game was Lumbre was going for a lot of parry attempts to punish Tearbear accordingly, so get rid of those things that Tearbear feels comfortable, but because he was going for it, he lost stock. And once again, fresh off the bat, I felt that Lumbre, he had the right play in mind. Spaced himself out for Tearbear, but no punish, and he got hit for it.
Yeah, not only did he get hit for it, he got hit with a Wonder Wing. Okay, good track. Good forward air chain.
Nice. Waits for it. Can he get the punish? No dash attack, though. I know Lumbre is a little bit accustomed to seeing Banjo. He's probably a little bit more than Dakpo would have been, simply because he's used to actually fighting Red Fox from the Inland Empire.
Okay, so he has Banjo experience.
Yeah, and I kind of want to say even Dakpo might actually have some experience from his time in Texas. I didn't remember Trella actually used Banjo and Kazooie for a little while.
That's right.
But of course, Dakpo now resides in Vegas.
Okay, grabbing the grenade, adding on another up air to have another very close game. Okay, roll around.
Oh, close enough, man. That was close.
Okay, up smash is going to connect. Directional air dodge to the platform. Oh, very smart grenade. But the back air from across stage is enough to take the stock. What?
I felt that the way that Tearbear did not anticipate the back air kind of had him hold the wrong DI, but also I don't know if we saw him go for a directional air dodge or what he did, because of course, if those of you guys wondering at home, there are certain moves that cause your hurt box to be shifted to the blast zone a little bit closer and a little bit farther away. So it all depends on what you do.
Okay.
Definitely, I challenge a lot of you players and viewers back at home, make sure you find a move that moves your hurt box away from the blast zone. I know Corian's back air was one of the moves back in for Wii U, but things have changed in this game for all characters in general.
That's right. And we are, in fact, on that road to Game 5, which you had predicted for this set.
Yep. I mean, Lumbre, I talked about it earlier, right? The old guard has returned. We're seeing Larry, a tour de force. I know you guys are definitely watching on that multi-twitch. You're seeing Void right back in full form.
Okay, but yes, using the recovery to get back to ledge. Oh, very smart side magnet. Gonna absorb the grenade. Just regain a little bit of that HP.
Nice, hold the shield. Looking for the punish out of it.
Okay, Wonder Wing to make it back center stage. That's the position that Tearbear is going to want to be at. Force Lumbre off stage and start trying to trap with the Wonder Wing and the grenades.
Back throw.
Oh, even tacking on a little bit of extra damage with the explosion from the grenade. Okay, so Wonder Wing getting stuffed out by forward air once again. Oh, so Tearbear actually tried to fast fall back to the ledge just so that while Lumbre was in fact recovering HP, he would be able to punish, but just getting there a little bit too late.
Oh no, Lumbre unfortunately getting caught there. No tech on the platform.
I mean, I don't think he was ready to tech. I wasn't ready to tech the the egg just popped Lumbre up at the perfect height to just land on the platform.
Speaking of the perfect height there, that was the perfect distance enough for that yo-yo to actually clip out Banjo.
Okay, Nair out of shield is going to put Tearbear off stage again. We see more up smash at the ledge. What's Lumbre going for? Okay, he dropped down and tried to punish the regrab with the down air. Unfortunately for him, he put Tearbear off the side of the stage. He's getting the wrong hitbox of it. Okay, grenade in hand. Get rid of that. Get it out of here.
I'm surprised he didn't go for a Z drop or just throw it down right back at Tearbear, but nonetheless, he kind of catches Tearbear once again going for spot dodges. I feel like that's what Lumbre has kind of caught on to Tearbear, his habits. He knows Tearbear loves that spot dodge for a really good reason, and if he makes him feel uncomfortable for going for it, it's going to pay a lot of dividends. Gets the back air right from the up air.
Okay, just look at that. Look at the damage that just has risen on Lumbre as Tearbear continues to trap him. And there's that platform drop. Yes, Lumbre tried to recover low and just put a projectile in his way, forcing him to hit it and stopping the momentum from Lumbre, not able to make it backstage.
Yeah, that jump pad is not going to give Lumbre any favors. He's making a lot of the plays here.
Okay, forward air and tried to punish, or tried to convert into a Wonder Wing. Tearbear making great use of that, and because he is up a stock, you know, these are just extra Wonder Wings that he has at his disposal.
Yeah.
If he uses all his Wonder Wings in one go, it doesn't matter because he's going to have another 5 pretty soon.
Things are slowly changing here. When it watch yourself, Lumbre. Tearbear knew where Lumbre's comfort was, and he took it away.
You know what? I bet Lumbre was just trying to stall out at a far distance, waiting for Tearbear to throw out another platform for him to avoid. But in fact, Tearbear with that read saying, you know what? I know what you're thinking, Lumbre.
Yeah. He went for that side special immediately the second he saw that PK Thunder. Well, game 5 here between Tearbear and Lumbre. Last chance here for one to go on to loser semis. This is not even going for grands. This is a battle for semis.
That's true. This is just for 5th place, I think. Yeah. Okay, drag down forward air, and the Wonder Wing able to eat up the PK Thunder from Lumbre.
Nice. Finds an opportunity to come in with PK Fire.
Now that I think about it, like this stage, access to this stage is going to be very good for Lumbre because I had mentioned earlier about using the diagonal, those angles from the PK Fires, and you can see it coming in here. Whenever Tearbear is like trying to position himself at the ledge, Lumbre is going to stand at the platform and just chuck flames at Tearbear.
Yeah. And he knows those flames, those PK Fire, it holds Tearbear in place, does damage, and buys Lumbre an opportunity to get in. It also stops the grenade as well. It causes the explosion.
That's true. Okay. Oh, sniping him out with the leg.
Okay.
Oh,
he was close. He was close.
Yeah, he was in fact close, but Lumbre able to just weave around the platform and make it safely back to the ledge.
Ooh,
okay, forward air calling out.
Oh no, he doesn't get the actual hit where he can actually get Tearbear in the middle of the recovery. Holds the shield there. He saw the grenade.
Okay, yeah, but that down smash is not going to be in the correct position to actually pressure Tearbear at the ledge. Ooh, okay. More grenades. Are we going to see some Kazooie combos?
Yeah, I think that's... I've had a chance to play for Indies a little bit with Tearbear, and he knows where he can confirm egg into things like up air and right putting in the back air. Lumbre a little bit more in the back foot here on game 5. He hasn't taken the stock yet. Yeah,
the adjustment that Tearbear has made, he's really been pushing the limit about where forcing Lumbre to recover in like really sticky situations. But that drop down back air is going to send Tearbear all the way across stage.
No, he didn't get the absorption.
He did not get the absorption, and that grenade still coming in clutch, but so will that up smash.
Speaking of coming in clutch, man, this is going to be an opportunity where we have to see Lumbre put in a lot of clutch work because he's at 107 to 2 stocks each piece.
Okay, just drop. Seeing like the double egg hit onto Lumbre and Tearbear immediately dropping below the platform. That's scary to me because he's cooking something up.
Yeah, he is. Lumbre able to recover though, but unfortunately that will be a tough trade. And Tearbear will cash it into the bank, giving him the stock lead.
You know what the tech was there? Do you know what the tech was there? He just took the hit.
Yeah, he
was
did.
like, you know what? I'm at 0%. I can take this and like be okay. You're not going to make it back. And then Lumbre actually may have been able to make it back, but he, in fact, unfortunately, just opted for a directional air dodge.
And he couldn't go for a situation where he could have angled himself higher because, once again, you talked about how that jump pad does cause problems for Ness on the recovery.
Yeah, he was stuck between a Banjo and a hard place.
Yep.
Okay, the up smash is going to roll out.
No.
Knows to wait for 3 hits and then roll. Very smart. I mean, this Tearbear just really showing his veteran wings right now.
Punishment after that. Yep. Oh, and he barely misses it. No, direction air dodge. He grabs the grenade for the explosion, but he cannot come back. I thought he was going to go for direction air dodge. It would have been the simpler play, but I don't know if he knew. I'm pretty sure Tearbear knows the height in which he can't execute that.
Yeah, I think he knows that if he, in fact, did go for the directional air dodge, he still would have been caught by the up smash. So, you know, he just was not in a winning situation right there.
Yeah.
Okay, with Tearbear forcing Lumbre into the sky and Lumbre recovering high. There's the PK Thunder, applying a little bit of pressure onto Tearbear.
Lumbre knows those up airs not going to kill me just yet, but they do give me a chance to not be on the stage. Up air, Lumbre fighting for this last chance situation here, 40% to 154. He gets touched and it's over like that.
That's right. Our first Game 5 of the night goes to Tearbear 3-2.
Yeah.